We are live and let's go. Yes. So, welcome everyone to this amazing live for exploring and pushing the boundaries of GitHub Copilot. And we will see what we will going to do with GitHub Copilot. Lots of amazing things. But if you are new to Bitfumes, consider subscribing, and you can also subscribe to Bitfumes newsletter right here, which I have shared on my screen chat. So put user in timeline. Okay, so here we go. This is the one which you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Sorry. Let me see who has joined and who has still waiting for this. So I can just share my. Where's the live? So here is the live thing. I can view here and open it. And let's wait for people to join and see what's going to happen. So go. So Hemant, hey Hemant, how are you? So long we haven't met over live, and nowadays I'm doing this kind of live, different kind of live. So I hope you going to enjoy this. So let's start this with a simple thing, which is GitHub Copilot. Now, if you are not using GitHub Copilot, then you are missing out. In the era of this AI technologies where everything is now connected to AI somehow, or if you have even used the chat GPT to generate the codes for you or solving the bug, then you are on the right path. But GitHub Copilot takes your AI coding thing to the next level. And this we are going to do today. So, what exactly we are going to do is we are trying to see what are the things we can do with GitHub Copilot. So right now, if you know that GitHub Copilot is useful for you, you might know that it can just auto-complete your code. But it's not limited to auto-completing. It's just can be your assistant. It can be, as the name suggests, Copilot. So we will start by chatting to GitHub Copilot. So first of all, I'm using GitHub Copilot, and by the way, GitHub Copilot is a paid tool, you can say. And right now, let me see how much it costs. So GitHub Copilot, and let me share my screen so that you all can connect with me. And now here we are, and I can just hide it and pin it. Okay, now $10 as Hemant says, and yes, it is $10 for normal purpose. But if you want for more things, you can get it. So individual pricing is $10, and if you get it for year, it's $100 per year. And I get it for an year so that I can enjoy this because I love it. I'm using GitHub Copilot from its preview or beta version, you want to call it, and I'm little happy. But nowadays, when I started exploring GitHub Copilot, it seems like a really amazing thing. So what I'm going to do first, this is VS Code, no project is here, and I am going to start the GitHub Copilot. So first of all, you need to have the GitHub Copilot extension in your VS Code. So you can search for Copilot. Once you have it, then you can do a lot of things with your GitHub Copilot and amazing new things. So this is good. This is the Copilot chat, and another one is GitHub Copilot Labs. So these three extensions are really useful, which you will going to use, And another is GitHub Copilot Voice. That means you can interact with GitHub Copilot using the voice. You can give the command and say whatever you want. So it says that to use the GitHub Copilot Voice, you must log into, that's we did, and then Copilot Voice on the microphone. We need to enable this, and then we are good to go. So we will explore this voice maybe later, but for now, what I'm going to do is I will open the GitHub Copilot chat. And to open this chat thing, I need to use Command Shift and I if you are on Mac, but if you are on Windows, it would be Control Shift and I. Now, here you can see it says a very nice, you can say pop-up kind of things, but if you want a dedicated sidebar for it, you can just click here on this chat window, open in a chat view. So if you open it, it will be open on the right side just like this. And you have a lot of command written here. So I will start with this, and I have removed all the history which I was doing. And now it says hi Sarthak Sevi because I have logged in with my GitHub, and GitHub, my GitHub username is Sarthak Sevi. How can I help you? Okay. Now, if you see this, this is the this is the box where you can write all your command and things. But if you just say forward slash, then you get a lot of amazing commands you can use with GitHub Copilot. So you can ask for terminal thing like any command. If you don't know, if you don't remember, you can use that. You can ask about the VS Code. You can ask about the VS Code APIs and VS Code searching thing. But the real powerful thing is this workspace. We will talk about this workspace very soon. But you can also say, hey, explain me something. Like suppose you have a regex and you don't know what this regex will going to do. You can say that, hey, explain me this. Then you can ask to fix something, you can ask for something new, notebook, writing test, you can get help for anything, and obviously clear everything. Okay, so these are normal commands you can use if you want. By the way, if you have any question while I'm presenting things, while I'm explaining GitHub Copilot and trying to use it, you can write that in the chat section or the comment section below or side, anywhere you will find, and that will be helpful for me. And I want you to just interact with me so that I will see how I'm doing, how I'm explaining, and how this live is going. Okay, so here we are, and only Hemant is active, and not many people are active, but people are joined. Good, good. That's good. And what about LinkedIn? Let me check about the LinkedIn, how this LinkedIn is performing for my YouTube live, which is LinkedIn live also. Okay, so here we go. And yeah, people are enjoying that also. Great. So first of all, I will ask GitHub Copilot for terminal command that terminal create new Next.js project. Let's see how this is going to help me. I don't know. I don't want to Google. I don't want to search for anything. I just want this GitHub Copilot to tell me. So GitHub Copilot says that you need to use npx create next app and then the project name, and it says replace the project name. Okay, so let's ask for a new idea. So give me a unique and funny name for this project. And I'm saying this project, that means GitHub Copilot know what I am talking about because I previously asked for creating a new project. So next, stop comedy club. Maybe I can say try again. So now spelling is not correct, but Copilot will get it. So Jester Jetpack once again, and we will find out. I think the first one is good. Next stop comedy club. I don't know why, but this seems like a good option. Okay, so I can just have option to either copy it or insert at cursor, like some at some file you can insert it, or you can directly insert that into your terminal or insert into file. So I can do that into my terminal, but you know what, I want to do this in a different terminal. So I will say cd into not different terminal, different uh, directory. So I say try, and here is good thing. And now I say, hey, insert this in the terminal. Good. And now I will say, hey, give me this as a project name. Okay. Now it says something. So yes, I'm going to do this because of npm naming restriction. Okay. Okay. So here is the thing. We get some error, and I don't know how to solve it, although it's very basic. But let's see. So let's see how this is going to solve. And I can just copy this. So I got this error, and error is like this. Let's see what it says. So any question from anyone? Good morning, Anand. Good morning, good morning. Now, let's see what it says. I apologize for the confusion. NPM has certain naming restrictions. Okay, so it has given us a new name which we can use, and that's really, really powerful. So seems like this will going to work. And it says, do you want TypeScript or not? I say yes. ESLint for now, no. Tailwind, yes, for sure. And the source directory, no. App router, yes. Alias, yes, I want that. And import alias also like the same. Okay, so that's good. And it's now going to create the project for me. And once done, then I will go and open the project with VS Code so that we can move forward with the GitHub Copilot thing. So next club, open with code, and it has created a new window. So I'm going to close this window for GitHub Copilot, and now it says signing into GitHub Copilot. I think it's because of the voice thing I have done. Hey, GitHub has renamed Copilot Voice. Please use Copilot as the keyword activate. Okay, so I got it. Sign in to GitHub Copilot, and where it's going, you don't have access to Copilot. I don't have access. Okay, I'm going to join it. So this is the mm, amazing part while you are doing something and you get to know that there is some new thing available for GitHub Copilot. Great. I'm going to sign up, and yep, I am into the list. Great. Let's get back. Okay, so what next? I want to do something crazy. So first of all, I say, hey, I don't know how to use Next.js. Let's see how GitHub Copilot can help you to learn anything. So once again, I will open Command Shift and I will say, uh, teach me step by step about this Next.js project, Next.js, and how to use it. Let's see, is this going to be helpful or not? This is going to be interesting now. It says here is the step, but there is no step. So, oh, steps are coming. Okay, good. So first of all, it says create this. I have done that. So I have done that. Okay. What next? GitHub Copilot says, I am thinking. And now it says understanding the file structure. Wow. It says understand the file structure, what it is all about. So now it says cd into the app. You will see number of files and folder. So what I'm going to do, I actually want to pop this out, open session in a new window. Yes, this is a new window so that I can see the Explorer here. Great. And now it says in the app you will find some of the files. So it says yes, in the files you got page, index, about, public, and style. So page, no index, about, no, not any about, global favicon. Seems like this is a standard one, or maybe the old structure of Next.js, which GitHub Copilot has generated. But it says about.js. I don't think we have the about.js. No, we don't have. So this seems like incorrect. How we can correct it? So let's say go with a workspace and teach me this project or framework is step by step. Okay, let's see. I'm going to remove above one. So you can go and cut it, cut this. Yeah. Now it's this time it's detecting the full project. That's the power of using at workspace. When you use the workspace, you will going to get everything to the GitHub Copilot, and it can do whatever you want for your entire project, not just for one file or doing anything special. It's now explaining you everything. So let's go through the main parts of project. It says package.json, what it is, next config, what this is doing, ts config, app directory. Now this time app directory is absolutely perfect because it has scanned my workspace. Scanning workspace means it has all knowledge of what my project is and how we can do that. So public directory, post CSS, config, readme, npm run dev, build, everything is good. Cool. So yes, suppose I understand everything and I say, okay, so what next? What next? How can I start creating something? That's good. That's a valid question. Once you know about the file structure, you need to know something great. And now Francisco is here. Hey man, how are you? Suprabhat, Suprabhat. And I'm doing GitHub Copilot and trying to see how amazing this Copilot is. Now it says create new page. This is interesting. This is saying that, hey, you can create new page. It's not saying like create new app. That's interesting because we are having an app directory, not the pages directory. And here, GitHub Copilot fails. Now, I told him that, hey, go to my workspace and then teach me how to use that project. And this is generating code or generating the instruction as a standard, the older version of Next.js where we had the pages thing. Is this the GitHub Copilot chat? Yes, Francisco, it's a GitHub Copilot chat. Just press Command, Shift, and I, and you will get this. And you can open it on the right side. You can pop it out to a new session. That's great. That's really amazing. Okay, so I have popped out to a new window, and that's how I am doing. So you have seen that for certain things, GitHub Copilot is generating amazing results, but that results are not trustable. You cannot just trust the GitHub Copilot for entire thing. That's I think the limitation for now. AI is improving every day with a lightning fast speed, but for now it's not that perfect. Okay, so I'm going to end the learning process of Next.js at this point because I'm going to try something else. Okay, so we got the point. Now, what next? We know that we need to start the terminal server. We have localhost 3000, which is going to generate the home page. Now, I will go to the page and here's the layout. So I will say layout is good, but not about the page. I'm going to remove everything. And then how do I know that how to create the the page in Next.js? Suppose I don't know and I need to ask Copilot. So if you don't want to chat directly like here, you can just press Command I or Control I to ask to generate any code. Now here I say, write me a Next.js page for home page with let's say something crazy with dinosaurs, no, not dinosaurs, let's say tiger. And you know why I switched from dinosaurs to tiger? Because dinosaur spelling is tough for me. So uh, page for me with tiger at the center, and I can say tiger image at the center, and get the image from Unsplash, I believe, and add a router. Um, no, I think it's fine for now. Let's see how this performs. I don't know. So Hemant says that along with shortcut, you can get the icon in activity bar. Yes, I have hidden the activity bar, so that's why it's not there. Anyways, so it has generated something, and let's see what's going to happen if I accept it. Okay, so this is the smart thing because we have said that it's going to be an image, and image in Next.js has a dedicated component, which is this image component, and GitHub Copilot has used it. Now, we said that, hey, we need this to be at the center. So first of all, let's see, is it really at the center or not? So if I reload, hmm, things are really not that good because here it says that invalid source prop. How can we solve this? So if that is also here, now I can say that, hey, there is some error. I'm not going to search for internet. I'm going to ask GitHub Copilot to resolve this. Okay, let's copy this. Is not configured in here. Okay. So once again, I'm going to press Command I to ask something to Copilot, not chatting one to one. It's just one time prompt and getting the result like that. So I say, help me on this, and or maybe fix. Yeah, fix is there. Fix is this error. Okay. Let's see what it's going to say. Now it says you need to add npm install Next.js. To fix this, you need to configure the source at your config. And now what it says, next image? I have not heard about this. Next image. Let's ask to regenerate. Same result. But first of all, it says that next.config, we have to put this. Okay. So where's next.config? Here we are. But where? Where should I add it? I'm not sure. Is it here like this? Not sure. So let me ask, where where should I put this to solve my image problem I asked you before? Let's see. I want and flash on my source. So now it's keep on completing the comment, but we need to little bit, we need to give a hint to our Next.js that what it's going to do. Now you can see restrict mode is true and image domain is added. Wow, that's good. And I can totally remove it. Let's see if this is going to work or not. Okay, so something is good, and yes, you have the tiger at the center, and this is really fun. This is we have done with just GitHub Copilot. We have not opened the Google, we have not searched anywhere in the Stack Overflow, just GitHub Copilot, everything. Now next is going to be really good. uh Gotta work. See you later. Bye. See you, Francisco. Great, thanks for coming, and I'm going to continue. Okay, so let's now do something crazy. So we have installed this Next.js with Tailwind CSS. This means I'm going to convert this style to a tailwind styling. Let's see how we can do that. So we get from TOM, and is there a free version? I don't think there is a free version, but there is a limited trial. So if I see GitHub Copilot, and there has to be some kind of, let's see if I say buy, oops, it just landed into my GitHub. I believe you get some days of trial when you free for verified student, teacher, and maintainers of popular open source project. Become anyone and you get it free. Great. Okay, so let's see. I want to convert this styling to our tailwind style. So once again, I ask Copilot by pressing Command and I say convert this styles into tailwind CSS classes. Wow, this is going to be interesting. Yes, so it has done something. We can verify and then say accept. And see, it's a single line of classes and reload. Cool, it's really great. Now, I want to style this image. So, style this image using tailwind, uh, tailwind CSS to um, make it what? Make it rounded from corner, corn, corner, and when I hover over it, it should zoom a little bit, little bit. Also, this tiger image must always must always what can I say vibrate little bit as an animation. This is really complex. So as I said, like this live is to push the boundaries of GitHub Copilot. So see, I'm doing a lot of things here. So I'm going to say that, hey, use the Tailwind CSS, make it rounded from the corner, hovering effect, zooming effect, and always vibrating, a lot of things. So let's see if this is going to generate something or not. And if you have anything in your mind you want me to try and see how this GitHub Copilot perform, just let me know. I'm going to try that also. Okay, well, this is generating. Let me see what Hemant is saying. But if you don't pay after trial and it will end in 20 days, but there is a catch. You can reactivate it again after 2 days and will continue for 20 days but due to amount and you need to pay so like it seems like Hemant is doing a lot of crazy things with GitHub Copilot. Okay, so at this point you can see it says rounded large. That's okay. When I hover it just scale. That's also good. Transform duration 300, animate vibrate. Now, I don't know if it is working or not. Let's accept this, save this file, and try to reload this. Okay, so when I hover, it just, yeah, it's doing the zooming effect. But what about the always vibrating animation? That's not there. So let me see. Uh, all good, but um, always vibration is not working. Let's see. So what it says animate pulse. Now it says use animate pulse. Okay, so huh, it's doing the animate pulse. And why it is not doing the real vibration kind of thing? Because there is no animate vibrate kind of class in Tailwind CSS, and we said that just use Tailwind CSS. But it's good that if you don't want to remember everything, Copilot can generate things what you want to do. That's great. That's really good, and we have done that. And now I want to have a nav bar at the top. So here, instead of this, I say uh, like this. Maybe I can use like here. Um, Create a nav bar with home, homepage, then what else? Then about page, links, um, about page links, and nav bar look should look uh, professional. Let's see how this is going to generate the nav bar. So this is a comment I have given, and now I want to see how this is going to create. Now, this is generating some random things because it don't know actually whether you are writing this comment for GitHub Copilot or you're writing for yourself. But if I start nav and try to see if it is completing or not, so this will be doing the task. So let's instead of this, let's say everything to Copilot, like here, and it's going to do a lot of things. Oh, it has generated a lot of things. I'm going to accept it and see whether it is working or not. Some error for prettier. Oh, so that is actually generated full component. So now this is good. Reload, and yeah, looks good. That's a really nice navbar we have. So if I click on home, it's going to the home. If I click on about, there's no about page, so that's good. Great. So you have seen that how we can use GitHub Copilot for various things without going into the Googling thing and without using Stack Overflow to to generate a lot of amazing things. Now, as I said, we want to push the limits. So what next we can do? We say that, hey, we are having a tiger image here in the home page. Now, let me generate a new, you can say, new about page, or maybe just a tiger page, and show me 5 tiger images like that, something crazy, as I said. So let's open the chat and let's clear everything. And I say, hey, Copilot, uh, where where is tiger image in my code base? Now, if I ask just like this, it has given me simple answer, line number 50 to 26. So line number 15 to 26. Hmm. This is the one, actually 20 to 26. Image, a tiger image is not in your code base. The image is being fetched from external. Whoa, so this is good. This is nice. I said that find the image, but it says that, hey, it's not in your database. It's the unsplash link which you have used. Seems good. Now, let's ask this GitHub Copilot to generate a new page. So write a page, page called page for tiger, uh, page for showing 10 tiger images in a row and in a grid maybe, and use Tailwind CSS to style all page with um, with Apple style looks. I don't know what it is. I don't know what will be the result, but something I did, something just whatever came in my mind. So it has generated a tiger images page. Hmm. But we haven't said that from where to get the tiger images. Let's see if it is fetching it from Unsplash or what. Hmm. So see, it says the tiger images, and tiger images is all same image. Okay. So maybe I can say use different images for use different images. Just simple. Okay. So this is going to be good. Okay. So this time it says lion. No, not like this. GitHub Copilot, sorry. This is not good. So how should I stop? I can stop it and I say that remove it, use all 10 different images. Now, this is going to be an interesting thing. Okay, so yes, it's going to be same but different. Images I, image one, two, three. What it is, I don't know. What this Copilot is doing. This is doing something different with the images. Okay, so this is done, and now it's doing something. I can just copy it, create a new file called tiger.tsx, paste it, and change it to tiger. And let's see, what if I go to slash tiger? No, what happened? So this seems like not working. Hmm? Okay, so now I don't know. So let's ask Copilot where how can I create new page for tiger.tsx? Okay, so this is taking that same thing. I can remove this tiger file and go here. So a lot of things we have. So that's why it's scrolling, keep on scrolling. So it says pages index. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, so we have done that, and let's see how this page looks when we use it on the same home page. Okay, seems like pretty nice. This styling is there. Great. Okay, anyways, so let's move forward with something new, not related to generating just code for this. Um, I'm going to ask this Copilot to commit all the changes. And when you see on the commit section, it is also there. There's a Copilot thing. So click here and it says refactor Tiger image page component and add image domain configuration. Okay, so that's really good. And I can hit commit. And now it says there is no staging. Would you like to add that? I say yes. And that's good. And this is how you can see the log, and all this thing is generated from GitHub Copilot. And you don't have to worry about what should be the commit message when you want to write it. Okay, so this is great. And amazingly, you can see that GitHub Copilot has done a lot of great thing, and for me, it's really helpful because I always try to use GitHub Copilot whenever I am doing something. So this is a short live which I try to explain how to use GitHub Copilot and what is the use case and what will be the future if you are not aligned with the AI thing. Okay, so one thing I found out, it's useless to explain in long way. Maybe yes. It's a really like it's explaining all the things which is useless, as you said, and we can directly mention the task to Copilot. Maybe I can just say that, hey, Copilot, do not explain, just give me code. And that's what we do when I say command and I. So if I am on any page and if I say command I and I say uh, generate regex for email, and it's just going to generate the code for me. And you can see it's generated the code, no explanation. And this you can do whenever you want, just the code, no explanation, nothing else. And the explanation will be on the, you can say, chat part, not on the generating the single code. So like that, Copilot generate code may be incorrect like that. Okay, so these are good things, and thank you, Hemant, for staying till this point. And I really appreciate that you have separated time for this live. Thank you, everyone who joined this, and thank you very much for this live. And we will surely going to meet on some other live. And if you want me to use this YouTube live thing or live feature to do something crazy, just let me know in the comment section, or you can just DM me anywhere. Don't forget to subscribe to Bitfume's newsletter if you have not yet subscribed, because every Wednesday I share my journey, something amazing related to the programming and what's new in the tech world. So we will meet in the next live or in some other videos. Till then, goodbye. So I'm going to end this live very soon. And here we go.